how do we use the pressure? So is this pressure on, pressure off? Pressure on means no, pressure off means yes, right? So if we have to remember it's also directional because we have the leash. And she's trying to figure out, how do I turn off the pressure, right, to get a yes? So if I were to pull up, I'm actually going to make her go up. So that's a lot more difficult for her to figure out how to turn it off. As a matter of fact, you might have a little tornado coming up at you, and because she's like, come, try to figure it out. So it's more like a belt pop. You ever been threatened with a belt pop from your dad or your grandpa? You know, you've got this little quick snap. I'm gonna put the clicker too.
Sorry, sweetheart.
So
she knows the clicker means treats because I've been practicing plays with her.
Yeah.
And sometimes she just gets in her, she gets on the couch in my sewing room. I bought one of those cots and I put a cover over it. You know,
yeah, doll it up.
Something to fit. And so when I'm in there, I practice her plays. Well, when I'm in there and she sees me in there, she'll get on there and she'll be watching me like, I'm in place. Why aren't I getting something?
We will talk about that. Because that's a good observation that she's giving you the behavior you want already.
Yeah.
That's nice, but we want it to be a command.
Right.
Good choice, but I didn't ask you to do it, and vice versa. So it's still permission that we need to be giving her. So the correction itself, in this case, because we're dealing with hyper-focused reactivity, right, is, again, I want to try and get it just as the ignition happens, if not a little before. I don't want to wait till she's already pulling me, then the fire's already lit, right? Her brain's gone, right? So as soon as I feel that movement, and I was watching her face and her subtleness of it, and I figured that's why I was literally saying the words, what's she gonna do?
Yeah.
And as soon as she did that, I saw her ears flip forward, her head ducked this way, boom, she was triggered, right? She was focused. So the moment I saw that, I just gave a nice, I'm going to do it right now, but I just gave a nice quick yick. That's it. And it was really firm, as you saw, and you heard, because one, it is a startle to her, but she's not vocal. She does bark, right? But she's not a vocal dog like.
And I put it on my leg and pulled up on it. It doesn't hurt that way.
So it's not causing pain. It's pressure.
Yeah.
And remember, as you learned, it's pressure all the way around, so it's very effective. Now, if I just went like this at her to correct her, I'm nagging her, right? I'm just pushing her. I'm tapping her around. You know, that's all
probably
I'm doing.
What I'm doing more is tapping.
And so we've got to really be matter of fact. We've got to be firm and make it really tangible. Now, if she was blowing off the leash and rearing up and snarling and all that, we'd have to shut that down, and we'd have to be even more, more assertive with it.
Yeah.
She's not. She's just hyper-focusing, and not that that's not unnatural. It absolutely is, but it's not safe for you or for her, right? And